You are stepping into a world where steel, wood, and even cars are shattered in the blink of an eye. High-speed shredders and massive industrial crushers will show you raw mechanical power at its finest. If a wood chipper can turn a log into sawdust in just a few seconds, then a car shredder devours an entire steel vehicle without hesitation. One side shows the precision of mechanical finesse, while the other unleashes the brute force of a metal-crushing beast. M&J 4000 works with raw torque and precision engineering. The way it rips steel apart isn't just brute force, it's controlled momentum. That balance of kinetic energy and consistent feed rate is why recycling plants can run non-stop. The 95DK looks like madness in motion, metal screaming, sparks flying. But zoom out, and it's part of a bigger picture. Recycling waste, protecting resources, and proving heavy industry can serve the planet. There's something jaw-dropping about seeing controlled force at this scale. The HP 1100 doesn't just crush, it orchestrates. Every cut is deliberate, channeling raw horsepower into a process that looks almost effortless, yet demands massive energy. Watching that press crush steel like cardboard is thrilling but risky. One wrong move with gas tanks or sharp shards, and workers could be in serious danger. Safety shields and distance are the real lifesavers in this game of raw power. The sheer momentum when steel meets the cutting teeth is jaw-dropping. Every bite looks like physics on display. Force, velocity, and resistance turned into pure recycling magic. The SP350 is a masterpiece of hydraulic engineering. With a high-pressure piston pump and adjustable flow valves, it maximizes energy transfer into every cut. That's why the bales come out denser, uniform, and perfectly fit for recycling mills worldwide. Funny how once this red sedan carried families to Sunday picnics. Now its final journey is through steel jaws. The cycle is harsh, but recycling breathes new life. Old metal reimagined into bridges, beams, and tomorrow's highways. Watching barrels fold today brings back the scrapyards of the 90s, back when machines jammed every other load. Now, with 4 shafts synced like gears in a clock, steel vanishes with elegance. Progress isn't just faster, it's cleaner, leaving fewer scars on the planet. sheer force on display is jaw-dropping. Hundreds of tons of pressure-channel kinetic energy into crushing vehicles like tin cans, proving why industrial shredders are the backbone of modern recycling. The Crambo isn't about brute force alone. It's engineered to balance torque and RPM so roots don't just snap, they unravel. That's why its efficiency shines in recycling. Controlled energy release, minimal waste, maximum throughput. Dual-shaft shredders rely on torque rather than sheer speed, generating massive cutting power at low RPMs. That balance of kinetic energy and control makes them efficient for recycling tough waste while minimizing jams. Precision and force, perfectly engineered. Who knew paper shredders had a big brother like Allnova? Watching it chew through steel-belted tires feels surreal, like a desk toy scaled up into a monster. The shock is real, but so is the efficiency. Dangerous waste gone in seconds. It's hard to believe that the Kosciuszko Bridge, once the lifeline of New York, is now being sliced into pieces by the ISS 45/90. The crushing force of the shear feels like watching history being dismantled to make way for tomorrow. seeing sneakers and planks turn into confetti makes recycling look like a party trick. Behind the fun, though, that's serious torque at work. Proof that saving the planet can sometimes be entertaining, too. The dual-shaft system works like a calculated equation. Torque meets resistance. Momentum converts to pure cutting force. Controlled destruction paired with recycling value makes this tech both brutal and responsible. Back in the day, breaking down pallets meant hammers, sweat, and splinters flying. Now the dual auger swallows whole stacks in seconds, turning labor into streamlined recycling. It's a reminder of how far machinery has carried us towards safer, greener industry. That bin almost made the shredder tap out, like watching a rookie try to fight a pro. In the end, the machine chewed it up and kept rolling. Recycling may not always be pretty, but man, it's satisfying. Terex Pegson X. A 400S isn't just breaking rock, it's translating torque into controlled momentum. The optimized jaw angle ensures maximum throughput while maintaining steady pressure. Engineering that turns brute force into efficiency. When the GXT2555R bites into steel with thousands of pounds of force, It feels like standing next to a storm. Momentum is transferred with controlled torque, while the cutting jaws are optimized to minimize energy loss. This is precision engineering refined for large-scale industrial recycling. The T550SL shows how short-stroke rams cut cycle times by half. It's not just power. It's precision engineering maximizing kinetic energy into controlled productivity. Who would think plain tablecloth fabric could show off so much power? The U7 makes light work of it, turning threads into strips like nothing. Unexpected proof that even soft material needs serious engineering. Watching those chipboards vanish into the shredder feels like standing too close to a storm. One slip without safety gear, and flying fragments could turn routine into chaos. From an outsider's view, it's not just destruction. It's a cycle. Momentum tearing down old pallets, then feeding the loop of recycling, turning waste into fresh resources. The sheer momentum driving that SBR3 screen is insane. Tons of material moving like waves, yet every particle gets sorted. It's not just machinery, it's choreography of mass, force, and purpose. Watching that rotor chew through steel brings back memories of old scrapyards, when machines were smaller and breakdowns constant. Now, efficiency rules, energy harnessed smartly, turning chaos into order and waste into value.
Computer.
The jaw-like teeth don't just crush, they orchestrate destruction with rhythm. Each bite sends shockwaves through the frame, dismantling electronics into neat pieces ready for a second life. That precision is nothing short of art. Ever wonder how momentum works in heavy recycling? VB450DK is the perfect answer. Each rotation stores enough kinetic punch to bend aluminum back into the cycle of life without breaking efficiency. Hard drives meet their match. It's like watching a blender for tech. Spin, crunch, gone. The best part? Every gigabyte turned into scrap means less landfill and more laughs at how fast it disappears. The video stops here, but the action doesn't. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be the first to catch the next adrenaline-packed moment.